God damn it.
Gods damn it all.
Here they come. What's the damage?
Not holding. Few days left, that's all.
That's all?
Yeah.
But it's raining now. Why?
Cracks drained what we had. Not much left. We can put out every container we have, and it'd still run out soon. We needed the oasis to passively collect water. Now it's gone. Everything except that puddle at the bottom.
So, that's it. We're done for.
No.
Sure looks like it.
We just have to think.
Can we fix it?
I don't know how. All we've got to fill it is sand and loose rock. And you saw it. The cracks are too big.
Maybe dig deeper and give ourselves more room?
Could collapse the whole thing.
If it does, we'd hypothetically have a bigger pond, yes?
And get seriously hurt trying.
I think it's our only option. Don't like the idea, but...
Beats death by dehydration.
Exactly.
I've got this trench tool. You can take turns and hope the weather and the ground holds. Let me...
No. Here. You've already been down there. Let me go first. My idea, anyway.
I'll go after. Let me know when...
No.
Know what, Cass?
Anyway, I guess I'll get started.
Cass,
Whatever. Go out there and die in a cave-in.
please, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have snapped at you. I have to help.
You can't. We can handle it. You're barely recovered.
I'll pace myself.
There's no telling it would even work.
We have to try.
Yeah, but not you.
Why not?
Because I can damn well die trying, but you shouldn't.
Again, why not?
Because.
Cass, I don't want to yell at you, but you can't stop me.
Don't. Look, it doesn't matter if I get hurt.
Of course it matters. You...
Sigh. I can't do this. I can't let you go. Do you hear me?
Cass. Look, please. I understand. I do. I can't either. You don't want me going down there or getting hurt. You know I feel the same about you, and yet off you go all the time to help us?
Yeah, but...
Then you know I do what you and Lizzie are doing. Helping. We are all at risk, Cass. It's hard. I don't like putting you at risk, and you feel the same about me, but we only stand a chance together.
I know, okay? I know. My head knows.
Your heart doesn't follow?
There has to be some other way.
We'll think of something. But for now, we all pitch in and hope for the best.
I barely know you at all.
Come now. Optimism can't be that outlooking on me.
Not that. I mean, Sai, you and I, we talk at Yanis. We talk in the depths. We've been through so much, and yet... Do you know how long it's been?
For us? Almost a year.
A couple months, Sai. No time at all.
Feels like a lifetime.
Am I that unbearable?
Not at all. That life-changing, maybe.
Really something, aren't I? Dragging everyone into one fatal situation after another.
And I'd do it all over again if you were with me.
You don't have to lie to me.
Am I lying?
Why'd you have to be a shit liar?
Has its perks.
Sounds awful anyway. People died, Silas. And you'd do it again?
Of course I try and save everyone. I'm sure you do the same. But lest you forget, we all chose this life. We had the glorious opportunity when we walked into Yanis to go home and forget about the whole thing. And we didn't. None of us did. Very much aware of what could happen. We all die, Cass, but regardless of the outcome, sometimes it's the living you do before that really matters.
I don't think a motivational speech is helping, Sai.
Fine then. I'll use your native language.
Dumbass?
Dripping, scathing sarcasm.
Yeah, right. You're not even fluent.
I could have easily languished with my dusty old books and a do-nothing career translating Bibles for yet another edition of the veritable and only true Word of God. But you ask me? To hell with that life. I much prefer crawling through swamps and fighting giant monsters and being carried away on the talons of some carnivorous bird. And do you know why?
'Cause you're a fucking masochist?
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Being expedition lead Cassius's partner.
Is that what you think?
Danger is their middle name, after all. There's no trouble too great for you to poke your nose into.
Damn straight.
And yet, it's all worth it. Because whether I live or die, you've made me one of the most memorable people on the fucking planet.
What the fuck are you going on about?
Oh yes, my motivations are entirely selfish after all. My grand scheme finally revealed. It's all been for the prestige and nothing else.
Okay. So you know a little sarcasm. So what? And most of it's bullshit.
Exactly. So, if not the prestige, what else could there be, Cass? Our team and each other.
Sigh.
I love you, Cass.
I love you too, Sigh.
Sorry, I don't feel like I say it enough.
I'm still getting used to it too.
But I mean it.
That's why I'm not used to it. Why does love hurt so much?
I don't know, truly. But at least it only hurts when we're apart.
Then let's not do that.
Only while we must. And we must, for now.
Yeah.
Cass?
Hmm?
Maybe this would help you feel better. If we make it out of here...
When?
I would like it if we kept trying to minimize the apartness.
Really?
Yes. I mean, if you would like...
Promise?
Promise.
I would like that. Very much. Just don't go yet, okay?
Not yet. And never for long.
Good.
Okay, breachers. This is it. The rain stopped, we've rested a bit, and now we need to decide what to do.
Before we decide, can you go over our situation for Alyx and the expedition log?
Sure. Let's see. On our way back from collecting more horde stones, we felt the ground shift beneath us. Thought for sure we were going to die in an earthquake, but it didn't last long. Unfortunately, it was strong enough to crack the oasis lake, so where we could have lasted indefinitely, we've got maybe a week. Can't expect rain before then. We need ideas.
The obvious. We go back to Samsara and look
This
for...
again? Out of the question.
We have a breach right there.
Yeah, straight to hell.
We don't know that. Look, I'm just saying it's an option.
Ugh.
Lizzie, I am the last person who wants to go back to that world of darkness, but could you explain your reasoning?
Fine. Let's talk probabilities. If we don't do something, we're dead of dehydration. But there's a chance Yanis finds us. Let's say 10%.
That's generous.
They've had over a month to work on the problem. Like it or not, Beckett is our strongest lifeline. But even so, 10%. We just sit here and they come to us. Not good, not the worst, and I'll tell you why. Any other options on depth 7 are a coin toss. Find more water, dig the oasis deeper, wait for rain, look for food. I'd say 50-50, but we could even say 30. We make it or we don't by our actions.
I'm following so far.
Now, let's consider Samsara. There's a tiny chance we could navigate. 1, the vast expanse to the canyon, which, last we checked, is waterlogged. 2, the canyon bridge and the angler snake's territory. 3, the area crawling with frog people.
They could have left by now.
Let's even say that's true. It's still a massive distance to cover, and we have no way to track Breach 6 to Osratu.
We didn't bring our breach finding equipment, and it probably wouldn't have survived this far anyway.
Exactly. Other breacher teams could use it to find Breach 7, but we don't have that option. Do you want me to give us 10% so far? Because even if I do, that doesn't address the biggest issue of them all.
It was flooded when we left.
I have no idea how we survived jumping off the lighthouse, but last we checked, that water liquefies people. Even so, we opened Samsara and we could let in a flood, or a squad of angry frogs, or even worse.
There's something worse?
Frog virus.
Yes, precisely, Alyx.
I'm not afraid. If you're worried about me, we can just...
I'm worried about you, yes, but what if we happen to encounter any of the aquatic specimens floating around out there? We could all be fast-tracked for what happened to Jay.
About that, though.
I know. You guys think it all stopped because she should be getting worse, like Jay did back on Earth. So let's be fair and give it a slim chance. 5% chance of infection sound good to you?
It doesn't sound too bad.
First of all, if that's your attitude, never become a gambler, Cass. But secondly, I don't care if it's just 1%. As your team lead, I am very much against taking even the slightest chance we end up wandering the oceans for the rest of our, what counts as life, on Samsara. If you'd like to put it to a vote, consider that against the nice, neat death by dehydration option.
I take your point.
Cassius, you've disagreed with me on this before.
Too risky. Alyx?
My opinion might be compromised. I don't care about infection, obviously, but I don't want that to happen to you all.
Now that is the most reasonable thing anyone said.
Lizzie, fuck off.
No, don't argue. She's right. I have other reasons I'd like to go back to Samsara. So I'll stick with what you decide.
I would like to think we could still...
Don't give me false hope, Lizzie. I get it. get us home, and then we'll see.
Right. So that's why I say let Beckett come to us and stay alive in the meantime.
And you give us our greatest chance by securing our position here.
Our plan was already to explore more vigorously. Any day now, we're due for more locusts, and we always had the food problem. We've really just added one more thing. Water. It just rained. We must be able to find some that's trapped in a katara. That's what I'm counting on. We could split up and...
Split up?
Yes. Now's no time for slow going, Sai.
No, I know you and Cass got by, but that wasn't ideal. Sounds excessively dangerous.
It is. Why would we do that?
We can cover a lot more ground that way. Cass, it'll help here. What do you think?
I think I would take any chance to run out there and look around, but any extra trips would burn through our water supply.
True, and I have considered that, but...
If we're really that close to a breakthrough, maybe we sit tight and hope.
That's an unexpected opinion, Cass.
If I think Lizzie's right, then cutting our time in half seems like a bad idea. We can, even if we really don't want to, sit through another locust swarm. A week is better than 3 days or so.
We'll lose the plants soon. We're already starving. If
We'd still make it.
Maybe? But if we wait, it'll be too late to find anything. We'll have no supplies.
Huh. That's so odd. You know good and well our best chance is Yanis, but when hothead Cassius says we should just chill, that's still not a good idea.
I'm not just trying to fight you, Cass.
So what is it? Were you counting on my usual pattern of decision-making?
What do you mean?
Cass, please, let's not get into it. We should think our way through this.
I need to clear something up first. I've had a lot of time to think, and I don't like the picture I've come up with. So put my mind at ease, Lizzie.
Go on?
You're always the voice of reason and caution, but now you're so desperate to get us out there, in pairs. That's crazy talk. The kind of recklessness the biologist gets us into. But I don't think you want food or water or ward stones either.
So what else is there? Get to the point.
Then I'll ask you point blank. Are you looking for Breach 8?
No,
You're lying. You are.
No, that's stupid. Why would I do that?
We are on the fucking ropes, and you're still following the Prime Directive like some kind of mindless drone?
Cass, that's not fair. I'm trying to save us.
Cass, come on now. You don't know that...
And here you were thinking Silas was the biggest threat to this team. That's never been the case, has it? It was always you.
Cass, stop it!
No, Sai. Let her deny it if she can.
I don't want Breach 8. That doesn't get us anywhere and doesn't do anything for us.
It was never about us. It was about you. You have to be the best. You have to succeed, whatever it takes, or however many of us it takes.
That's not fair. I didn't want to hurt anyone. I've only ever been trying to save people, including you.
Then why did you rat on us?
What?
Cass!
I don't care who hears it. He already goddamn knows. Beckett knew everything at every step, and it was because of you.
What in all God's names are you talking about, Cass?
We were supposed to be a team. Keep things between us. Instead, Beckett somehow had access to our audio files, something you were only too happy to pass along.
I did no such thing.
It had to be you. You had all the files, and you passed them up the chain, just like you're supposed to, because you have to be the best little team lead there ever was, because you have to do what he says and keep finding more fucking breaches.
I didn't.
How could you do this to us? We're dying out here. That's all we do is fucking die.
It was me! It was me.
What? Alyx?
What are you saying?
I've been copying our files and making some of my own.
No, there's no way. You wouldn't.
I've been spying, Cass.
Since when?
Back at Vincula. The first base.
What happened?
Vo caught me snooping around. Told me I had to leave or make sure she got a copy of everything.
But then the attack? And Yanis?
Then we moved, and I thought it was over with. Kept this job that meant everything to me. I didn't have to worry anymore. Then I got more instructions over email. I had to keep uploading them. For Beckett and Vo, I assume. It was me, Cass. I'm sorry.
No, they put you up to this. You don't.
You traitor!
Cass!
Stop!
You betrayed us! Back!
Cass, stop!
Why are you helping
Don't
her?
hurt her.
You
Stop!
have to stop. This isn't going to solve anything.
Why is anyone helping her? We've done nothing except help and help and help. Always worried about our little Alyx.
Don't do this, Cass.
Fuck off! We did anything and everything we could, and this is what you do to us?
I'm sorry.
What, and that covers it? Don't you know, of all people, sorry doesn't work after a while. For a fucking job. All for a fucking job, Alyx.
Don't you think she gets it? Quit it, Cass!
I didn't know what else to do.
No, Alyx, stop.
You could have told us. Who else had to know?
I thought I couldn't. I thought you'd hate me.
Well, I sure do now.
Oh, if it's a fight you want.
Cassius, this isn't right, Cass. We can talk about this.
And you two, jumping to protect her. You make me sick.
Cass, stop! Where are you going? Oh, God.
I can't. I'll never keep up with them. Lizzie, please.
Ugh!
I should go after.
Stay, please, Alyx. Don't go anywhere. I don't think there's anything you can do.
Always been the case, hasn't it?
Alyx.
No choices, no good ones. Whatever I do,
Stop.
I
You have to stop.
keep fucking everything up, don't I? I couldn't do anything for myself. I couldn't do anything for Jay. I am one royal fuck up.
Enough! We all are. None of us are perfect.
Sigh. There's perfect, and there's people, and there's us. Well, you guys. And then there's me.
We're still us.
No, I don't think we are.
Alyx? Alyx, what are you doing?
I've known all along where it's hidden. Goodbye, Silas.
Stop! God damn. Get back here! You can't do this! Don't go back there! Alyx! 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 Stop! Alyx! Stop!
Stop. Don't move. Do not move.
Alyx! Come back! Don't go! Don't go! You're still one of us! Alyx! You're still our family! Don't leave us! We'll find you. We will find you. Alyx, please, stay safe.
My fault. It was my fault. I couldn't just let it be.
So there you are.
Oh, shit.
So, we finally get to see you again. How's it going? What are the happenings?
How's it? My team fell apart. And you know what? I'm not getting into it. Yeah, it's going.
I wish you would get into it. But yeah, I imagine it's a bit tough though, right? I totally get that.
I'm sure you do.
All right. I can see we're having a time of it. Squalls on the horizon. Now, I don't mean to intrude, but you have been closeted away for some time. Isn't it about time that you got some help? I'm available, as you know.
No. You're doing enough, keeping us away from prying eyes. You do your thing, I'll do mine.
Oh, very touchy today, aren't we? I get it. Must be nasty, reliving all those memories. Not like you ever really fill me in, but from the parts I could gather, the whole Janus thing was quite the shit show.
One way of putting it.
You sure this is the right way to do things? Aren't we falling behind schedule, letting opportunities slip us by? You've got me worried, I'm not going to lie.
It's not like that. At least I don't think so.
But you're not sure?
That's part of why I'm listening back. I need to fill in the gaps before we...
Yes, but why do you insist on listening to every single one? Surely you'd only need the recordings of, what's his name? Tip of my tongue.
Because all I have are theories, Dad. I already tried to do things my way, running from one problem to the next, acting on instinct. That got me into this mess. Now, I want every detail I can, because even if I think I remember, I can't be sure.
I guess that makes sense. Can't know what you don't know, eh?
Yeah, something like that. Happy now? I have to ask Lizzie some questions.
Oh, yeah, your quaint southern friend. I like her, she's a gem. You could afford to learn some of those genteel manners from her.
Bye.
Hold up. Now, Cass is fine, right? I've been trusting you with this project and letting you have the time you need. You know that, right? Come on, don't get sullen on me.
Say what you have to say. I have work to do.
Oh, now you're in a rush, because your old dad has a few questions and I'm the big bad guy.
What you are is a
wanker? Bastard? Gormless dickhead? A flaming pustule on the arse of society? Look, I've been called all of these things before, Cassius.
And somehow, they still don't do you justice.
Look. What I do for us. And I always have. We don't see eye to eye, and not many people do. That's the problem with being gifted like you and I. But I hope you know. I'm trying to take care of you, of us, of everyone. My work is for the betterment of humanity, and this whole breach technology could...
What do you want?
I don't appreciate being kept in the dark, and I think you know that. And I hope we both understand that in the end, this should be for our mutual benefit. You have a glorious opportunity here, and with my help, it won't get squandered, so just be aware. I've been doing some of my own research into the events that led to this point.
Oh, great.
Well, if you don't like my independent research, you are welcome to prove me wrong. I've got some ideas, but I will be a good parent and wait for your signal. But the sooner you feel like letting all of us know what's up, the better.
Soon.
Awesome. Great. That's all. I release you back to your dark and brooding thoughts. Hugs and kisses.
Jesus Christ.
Cass, is that you?
Yeah.
Come in. I have company. Oh dear. Listening back that bad today?
No, that can't be all. That defeated stance can only mean one thing. A run-in with that boorish man.
This wasn't a good idea, you guys. There, I said it. I knew it was only a matter of time before he either blabbed about it or started making moves. He's trying to industrialize the damn thing, and I'm just trying to figure out what the hell I did, much less what I need to do.
What did he say?
Apparently, he likes you very much.
Ouch. I don't think anything you've ever said before has stung so much, Cassius. What can I say? I have a way with old people, especially rich and stupid old people.
Anything else?
He wasn't specific, just said he was doing his own research. Never a good sign.
Most of the public records have been purged, but I'm sure money and influence will give him quite a bit to work with.
It's fine. Ugh, who am I kidding? It's definitely not fine, but we knew this could happen. I'm nearly finished, but I'm here because I'm at the part where we went our separate ways.
Oh. Starting with Alyx?
Yeah. So Alyx told us her big secret. I got mad as fuck. I ran, because that's what I always do. Went to the cliffside, over the oasis, and you rushed after me.
Scared, angry, shaking like a leaf. Yes, I remember.
You didn't have the recorder, Silas did, and he found us to tell us about Alyx. So this part's... it's there, but it's fuzzy, and I don't have anything to listen to. What did we talk about?
Wasn't long, and nothing terribly important.
I'd like to know, if that's okay.
I don't have to stay for this, if I'll be intruding.
No, it's okay. We mostly sat in silence. Then you asked why I'd even bother following you, because, like always, I was right, and we shouldn't have been trying to do anything all along. That the worst part was, the anger you felt for me had turned out to be unjustified, and the only choice we had all along was the one I made. Serve our masters and shut the fuck up about it. You weren't kind.
No, I wasn't. My loud mouth was taking me from one mistake to the next.
And, just like Alyx, your actions were understandable. Foolish, unwise, but understandable. For your benefit, I tried not taking anything you said to heart. You'd been attacking me for so long, and it finally clicked into place why. Liberating, in a way. Somehow, it wasn't even something I'd done, just been suspected of. It hurt, but I focused on hearing the defeat in your every word, the honesty. You had put on one brave front after another, and finally, there was nothing left, just the truth. And then I said...
You said this feeling I had when I was going through was all too familiar. The futility and the anger and the failure. You chased after me because you didn't want to see me get crushed too.
Mm-hmm.
And then I said, nah, Silas must have put you up to it. And you said, linguist be damned, you still cared about me too. And fuck what I thought. Once I cooled off, you would still try your best to put Alpha back together.
Something to that effect, yes. And look what became of that lofty goal.
Work in progress, I hope.
Me too.
I'm sure it is.
Which reminds me. You're still sticking with the memory story?
No, I'm not.
You're not.
Alyx's spying was none of my business. It's not a memory problem. There are no memories to be had because I wasn't there when the deal was made. And Beckett was the one who continued it.
Huh? How?
Long story. Don't stop now, Cass. Your next few recordings are going to be the most illuminating of them all. I learned so much about the depths, about this world, about Evelyn, the Osiratu, everything. All because of what happened to Silas. How it all fits together, why Richardson wanted down there so badly, all of it. Keep going. Like I keep saying, it's probably best if you hear it from him, in the only way we can.
Okay. I need a favor, though.
How can we help, Cass?
Can you guys run into town and stock me up on energy drinks? I cannot run into my dad again. And I think I can finish today if I just sit and listen.
You know those things are simply awful for you, right?
I listen to the sad story, I get a little treat. Them's the rules.
I don't mind the drive. Your dad just had to be an eccentric and not live anywhere near delivery service, didn't he?
That was kind of the whole appeal of putting the breach in this place. Remote.
Very well. It's not going to be on my head when your heart gives out. I warned you, after all.
Noted. Thanks, guys.
Coast is clear. Run for it.
Be back soon.
Okay, so next one is a few days later. We must have been destroyed after Alyx left. What did we do after that? Oh!
Got it. Here. Good job. Cass, I've been checking out the walls, and it's still possible the water table has... Sigh. We're down to the last of the water.
This is it then.
No, not if we do something.
Cass won't go.
They don't have to.
Are you suggesting we just up and leave?
Not for long.
I can't. We shouldn't.
Well, I have to. I know Cass wants to keep an eye on the breach, but it's been days. At this point, even if Alyx does come back...
I know. You still think there could be another oasis nearby?
I think the Kataras have shifted. I went inside one of the closer wells the other day, and it's different. The earthquake moved everything, and the water could be gathering elsewhere. Our oasis walls are dry as dust. We're not getting water anymore, and it had plenty of time to filter down after the rain.
I still think it's too dangerous.
Silas, I've made up my mind. Cassius won't talk to us, and if we want to go looking for Alyx, we have to survive that long. Until rescue, at least. I'm taking my water pack and hoping for the best. Regardless, I'd be right back in no time.
Lizzie, don't turn this into some kind of self-hostage thing.
Hostage? I truly don't care what either of you decide. You can stay here with them, you can come alone, or you can both decide to follow me. I will not be waiting around anymore. If Cass just wants to mope, that's their problem. Here.
What?
I'm close enough to insanity without talking to myself more. Take the recorder. You can make logs here or whatever. I'm not bringing it with me. I'll be leaving soon. Make up your mind, but I'm out.
Wait. Let me talk to them.
Think it'll do any good?
I don't know, but you shouldn't go alone. Cass will be fine without us for a short time. I just want to try, and then I'll be right behind you. Hopefully with both of us.
I'll wait at the ridge.
Okay. Cass?
Here.
Cass?
You leaving?
Not without you. Preferably.
But you will.
Cass, please.
Then go.
Cass.
What? Everybody else keeps leaving me. You're next, huh?
I'm trying to bring you with us.
There's no point.
We can hold out a little longer if we just...
So I can suffer through the next betrayal?
So we can get out of here.
There is no out. Everywhere I go, it's just more suffering. God, fuck, Silas. When will it end?
It will end. But it shouldn't. Not now. Not like this, anyway.
I can't decide if I want to be here if she comes back, or far, far away.
Well, I'll make the decision for you. Come with us. Please. You're being a silly goose, Cass.
Ugh, no, I don't think so. I can do whatever the hell I want.
Yes, but we really should stick together. I hate what's happened. I understand your anger, but we can still do something. Mouse.
Huh?
Butterfly.
You...
Panda.
Stop it.
Well, it's not a squirrel. That's part of your call sign. Wouldn't be a deer either, unless you like puns. Snake? Duck. Did I already guess snake?
Sigh.
You've got me quite stumped. Goat? Wait, a fish. Maybe I was close with dolphin.
They're not fish, dumbass.
What about other ones? Mackerel? Trout? Salmon. Whale. No, that would be very odd to call you a whale.
It's not a fish either. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, my beloved tilapia. How I would miss you on this voyage.
I'm gonna murder you.
What even makes sense as a pet name? Mollusk? Crab? Crabby Cass Pants.
It's not aquatic.
Jaguar. Cheetah. Lions. Tigers. Bears. How many animals are there?
You're so close.
What?
Bookworm. How do you, of all people, not know this one?
Cat. You have seen so many animals, and your favorite is a cat?
Yeah. And?
I mean, that's my favorite too, I suppose.
You miss Vox?
I do, but he's much safer in June's care than anywhere I've been lately.
I'm sure he's pining away for you.
As will I for you. Unless...
Come on. Let's go.
Yes! Cat. That's almost your initials.
It is my initials.
What? You have a middle name?
Unfortunately.
I never knew that. But you still like cat?
One of my only good friends growing up called me that. Always hated my given name, but didn't mind my middle name or the initials.
I see. Artemis.
Sigh.
Archer.
Sigh.
Avery? Amos.
I'm going back to bed.
No. I'll stop.
You'll never guess it anyway.
Anais. Aspen. Axel. Asher. Syntax is a podcast by Twin Strangers Productions and is licensed under an Attribution Share-alike 4.0 international license. Today's episode was directed and produced by Rowan Odom and written by Ty Vaughn. Silas Caldwell is played by Ty Vaughn. Cassius Thatcher is played by Sage Phung. Elizabeth Bellinger is played by Morgie B. Alyx Yard is played by Jules Christine. Miss Evelyn Vaux is played by Kyla Crockett. Nicholas Thatcher is played by Rhys Lawton. Yvara is played by M. Mulder. Find out more about the show on syntaxpodcast.com. Link in the description. If you enjoyed this episode, rate us on your favorite listening platform. It helps us out tremendously. Know the depths, wish for more.